Welcome to a new episode of the Suddenplant Show. What we are going to do today is take a road trip to visit the Paratrooper up in Sunbury. I got my computer bag inherited from my sister. Yes, it's a mud bag. I got my case with my flip in it. Well, my flip's not in it because it's in my hand. But yep, brand new case. Haven't even taken it out of the plastic yet. And got what I have here. Aerosmith. Alright, good. Alright, let's get going. Would help if I had the keys, wouldn't it? Alright. Yes. I've had this car for a while, as you can see. Yep, a lot of miles. Alright. Now I'd show you part of the trip, but I don't have a mount yet, and it's not safe to drive while holding this thing in the air, so, well, I'll see you there. Here we are coming up on the residence of the Paratrooper in the beautiful city of Sunbury. See if we can see him standing there. Hello there,
here we go.
Mr.
Hello,
Paratrooper.
Hello, Suddenplant. How
the hell are you doing today?
I'm pretty good. Okay, ready for something to laugh at?
Sure.
There was another guy that was walking through the neighborhood right over here from PP&L Direct Energy or something like that. He looked like he was filling out a survey and, you know, talking to various people within the neighborhood there, and I told him, well, dude, you look like a cool guy to talk to, but unfortunately I'm waiting for my one friend and I'm jumping in his car as soon as he gets here, so you might have to talk to someone else.
Yeah.
Because, you know, even though as I said, even though he looked like a cool guy to talk to, once you start talking to those people, you never really know how long you're gonna be, so it's better not to start something you can't finish.
Right. I, Suddenplant, and my good friend the Paratrooper are here in the city of Sunbury, probably best known as the headquarters of Wise Markets.
Yep.
As well as Wholesome Bread.
Oh, and one other important detail, Suddenplant. The Hotel Edison, right down that you saw as you were turning onto my street. Believe it or not, that is an historical place. It is one of the first, indoor buildings that was illuminated by electric lights.
Oh, that's right, because Thomas Edison did one of his things here back in the 1870s, I think it was.
Yep, that's why they call it the Hotel Edison.
Now, what we are doing today, we're not going to look around Sunbury yet. What we are going to do is cross the river into a small place called Shamokin Dam, because there is a famous commercial strip that holds a wonderful, delicious restaurant that we love to go to. And what is the name of this place?
It is the China House Buffet.
Oh, yes, sir, it is.
And you know what, Suddenplant? This is one restaurant that I honestly will say I have the most memories in here than I do out of any other restaurant I have ever eaten at in my entire existence.
Oh yeah, this restaurant holds special memories for us.
Absolutely. This Suddenplant is the Susquehanna River. Down in Harrisburg, of course as you go further and further south, the Susquehanna River becomes wider and wider, because the further south you go, the more rivers that empty into it.
And here we are coming up to 11:15. It's pretty cool. A lot of places to go here. Now, as you can see, this is not just a major commercial strip, but it's also a major artery of travel going down from upstate New York down to Harrisburg. That's why you see all these trucks.
Oh, yes.
Because they're traveling the distance. And if you look carefully when you're driving on this road, you might be able to see a fair number of New York license plates.
Oh, yes. And also, Suddenplant, if you go down this strip just a little bit more, you will meet a place called the Susquehanna Valley Mall, which is technically the very first mall I was ever in my entire life. The very first mall.
Yes, in your infancy, right?
Right. In fact, I can remember being in that theater when I was 2 years old.
Yes. Yes, Mr. Paratrooper, you have quite the memory. Alright, now we are using the back entrance to China House, which is right here.
And it's a little easier, too. That way you don't have to cross traffic.
Yes, oh look, they fixed the holes. Or at least they fixed that hole.
That was a smooth landing, wasn't it, Suddenplant?
Yes, it sure was. Oh look, they fixed all the holes. I'm really impressed.
Oh, yes.
Alright.
Except that speed bump.
But that's okay, that's supposed to be there.
Yeah.
Well, here we are,
Here we are at the famous China House Buffet.
Alright, it's time to go inside. Alright. Look at what I got. Look at what Paratrooper got. Yummy, yummy. I love this place. Look at all that food. Alright, my good sir. We just finished eating at the China House Buffet. How do you feel?
I feel stuffed. Do you know what, Suddenplant? You know how, when you've eaten too much, you start breathing heavy.
Oh, yeah. We each had 2 gigantic plates of food, isn't that right?
You should have seen my second plate.
And man, this guy's second plate was as big as his first.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, he was hungry.
Yeah, now...
And you know what, the Suddenplant? What is one of the Paratroopers, all-time greatest, and most famous characteristics?
He loves food.
Yeah.
Food is our friend.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. We're now entering
the apartment.
Yep. The lair of the Paratrooper.
What a mess.
What a wonderful mess. So here we are in the Paratrooper's apartment in beautiful Sunbury, PA.
Absolutely.
So we've just had our meal at China House and we're full, and we've got our beer Hold on, let me show the beer.
Well, here's our beer.
Oh yes. I love Bud Light, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, why don't you tell what are we going to do now?
I ordered a movie from Netflix. It's called The Molly Maguires, and this is a movie about immigrant coal miners in central Pennsylvania in the 19th century and their struggles, to obtain higher wages and better working conditions.
So this has a personal connection for you, having grown up in the coal region.
Oh yes.
Yes.
And even though you sudden death are not a part of the coal region, you will still like this because it still takes place in Pennsylvania.
Yes. And I've grown quite attached to this region after so many visits.
And it also has one of our all-time, favorite actors as one of the lead guys, Sean Connery.
That's interesting. Well, we're going to see it.
Yep.
All right, and then after we see it, I'll tell everyone what I think about it.
Okay.